We already live. Hey, real relation. Bring that intro.
I'm listening to Frankie J, watching my comics. L to the P, breaking down my comics with Midnight Assassin.
So, welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. It is I, Frankie J, Real Revelation, Midnight Assassin, and we back to talk about, I'm going to say, a Marvel versus DC streaming showdown. Let's break down why some folks are claiming that the Penguin on HBO Max may be better versus Agatha All Along on the Disney Channel may be better. But let's do it in a fun way. You know, we're gonna talk about both of them. All right, I'm pretty sure Midnight Assassin gonna get into the Penguin, how it's better. All right, and then you know I'm a magical motherfucker. I like to talk about magics, but we don't know what Real Revelation got all matching and shit. Okay.
Yeah, you got that teenage dude.
Yeah, buddy.
Total power, baby. Yeah. We about pizza today.
Now, I will say, for me, it's hard to say which one is better because they just two different avenues. Like one's more serious, more realistic and gritty. The other one, more a good time, fun with it. Although that Agatha has, I got some theories on that. I got some theories.
Listen. So, sorry, Villain Showdown. Some people are saying that Colin Farrell. Why am I messing up? Colin Farrell as the Penguin feels like a gritty mob boss straight out of Sopranos. And a Scorsese flick. I mean, he's playing that role to the key. To the T. I can't even tell that's Colin Farrell. That's just period.
Exactly.
I was watching it like this. I got the TV all up in my face, like, really him? Like he played that.
Yeah, that makeup crew gonna win an Emmy or something.
And he got that wobble down pat.
Yes.
That wobble is down pat. But then I'm looking at, Agatha is just cursing us away like your sassy auntie. Like, Agatha don't care. Like, you see a bunch of times, like, she gonna throw you under the bus. And I think what I will say with that is, I see what they're doing. That's how they've been drawing things. That's Marvel's formula. You know what I'm saying? She do all the hateful stuff, and then she end up having a good heart. I don't think that's gonna happen with the Penguin.
Yeah. Okay, which one we gonna talk about first?
Midnight Assassin. Which one you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Penguin because I think we could get a lot more in with Agatha. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Penguin.
Hey, Siri, set timer for 10 minutes. Starting now. Let's go. So Penguin, if you haven't watched the Penguin, there are 2 episodes that are out right now. They are 1 hour long a piece, and they're cramming a lot in there. So start with y'all. Which get the people what they want.
One thing I like. Now you notice how he met up with Vic, right? And then in the second episode, he's telling Vic how he got started, which was being a driver.
Right.
But I thought it was interesting how he gets started being a driver by jacking someone's car.
Right.
That's how he learned how to drive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like somebody jacked his he got mad at Vic, or he met up with Vic from them trying to jack his rims when he got started by jacking someone's ride.
Yeah.
So I don't know who Vic might turn out to be.
I'm wondering if Vic's gonna be Victor's ass.
Ooh.
Like, I mean, they call him Vic, and he was like, he was
Yeah.
when he shows up, he's always one of the head assassins, and it's just like this might be him getting his start. And he came up with Penguin in the middle of Gotham before we got like the superhero, Batman, and all of that. It was these super villains that started to develop.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that one.
Yeah, so it's like little tidbits here and there. I mean, like you hear like the Falcone and what's the Carmine, Carmine. You hear these names that they used in Gotham, and they bringing them over and stuff. So I'm wondering, like they mentioned Riddler. Like I'm wondering if they're gonna like throw Joker or something. I'm wondering what they're gonna bring in down the road, and who's gonna actually team up with the Penguin on his come up. Are we gonna see like Poison Ivy? We're gonna see anybody. I wonder if they're gonna throw that in. That's way down the road, but that's like as Penguin's making his come up. Like how's that power going to shift in his favor? Because we seeing him do everybody dirty. You cannot trust this dude, and it's like Victor the same thing. Like anything you have to do, you get it done by any means necessary. And he taught him that in the last one. But yeah, you guys are right. It does feel like you're watching like a Sopranos or something, and it's just like it's the Penguin. It's kind of like how Christopher Nolan did Batman. It's kind of like you watching like an episode of like what was that show? Law and Order or something. But Batman shows up in the episode. Yeah, it's like that.
Well, I want to give a couple pieces to that too, because when we was growing up, we would only get backstories on certain characters. We would never get a full, 8 episode or whatever how they came up. Like we got the Joker, but did we really get a true Mr. Freeze? I know we never got a Penguin. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a little bit of a Catwoman, and other characters. They just came up, this and that, and just to see them showing us how he rised up through the ranks, because we know Penguin is one of them top bad guys. You know what I'm saying? He solidified his place in the Batman gallery of rogues, and so seeing him show us how he's doing it now. You know what I'm saying? In a dark and gritty fashion, not that fun stuff where he got the umbrella and he's flying around, that kind of stuff. I would like to see what they substitute the umbrella for. You know what I'm saying? Like what we grew up on, and what he uses in the place of that kind of stuff. But y'all right. His moves is cold-blooded. The sister, I can't remember her name right now, the serial killer sister or whatever. Yeah. Man, I'm looking like when she grew up, the little girl hair with the beret behind her head, the mom was looking like, man,
that would have drove me crazy. I would have been pissed. Like, you supposed to be my friend, and you like shielding your child from me. Like, you think I'm gonna do that to my family? Oh, but they got a good actress with for her, because her eyes be screaming you can see and feel the sorrow, and at the same time see that craziness also. Right.
With
them eyes.
Like we should have got a piece of her as a character somewhere, but we got Harley Quinn. I'm not saying Harley Quinn is a bad character, but I think we could have who is she gonna turn into? I guess that's the question.
Right. It's like Harley Quinn, we already have a picture of her in our mind, and then they redo the same popular character, but this is someone who's like new. Like we don't have any preconceived notion of how she could turn. It's just in the dark. Like what could happen?
What would her spinoff be, and who does she actually become? Because at the end of episode 2, I felt some chills. Listen, when she was sitting down at the cemetery, whatever, the mausoleum, where the brothers is at, and you heard Penguin walking down the stairs, I was like, oh, good. It was like classic.
Talk about the edge of your seat. Oh my God. I'm like, is he finna go down there and get caught? And then when he slipped the knife into the other dude, I thought he was going to slip the knife into the one dude's pocket, but he slipped it into the security guard pocket. I was like,
oh man, listen.
That was diabolical, bro. Oh man.
This is how I know you don't watch other shows that me and Real Revelation watch, because see, that he's from Ghost with Tariq, the dude that got killed. He's the Tejada. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just look. That's the second show he got killed off in.
Oh man,
That's the second show. Hey, you out of here, Tejada. He had one episode and gone.
But speaking of Harley Quinn, did y'all notice the last 2 words spoken on that episode?
let's dance.
And what comes out this weekend?
Joker.
And you know it's gonna be somewhat like a musical, and they're gonna be dancing together a lot. I thought that was slick how they did that.
Oh,
Didn't even think about that.
I wasn't even think about that. Hey.
Yeah, I'm like, and the whole idea of dancing came up 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started with the 3s, but because the Agatha, I know they had a bunch of 3s hidden within it, but just the fact that they did that, like when I say they spoke of the dancing, him and old girl, the crazy one, twice.
Yep.
And then, but it started off with him dancing with his mom.
Yep.
Oh,
Because
Yeah.
in dementia, and that was something to bring her back.
I was gonna question it, but then you said the dance with a mom. I was like, okay, he got a point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he kept
But
telling me about when he was little and like, you know, dancing with his mom and stuff. And like, you know, then at the end, after he hit that 3rd one, he was just like, let's dance.
Because just based on the trailer, we know Joker is gonna have a bunch of dancing between him and Harley. So
I hope that this one is just as good as the first one. Because let me tell you what's funny. The wife, she was like, I'm gonna see. No, I came up in the room and she was watching Joker. I came in, she was watching that first Joker. I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, "What's Phoenix? The actor?" And I hear the other ones coming out. She was like, "This is actually pretty good." And so I laid down next to her and started watching. And she said, "I'm just watching on regular TV as commercials." I got up. I don't do commercials, dog. But until it got to the commercial, it was the part where he was on there with what's my man name? The Italian dude.
Wait, who?
The Italian dude, the talk show host.
Oh, Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Yeah. It was that part right there where he shot him. That's the part. And then I was explaining to her this concept of Batman and the Joker is crazy. And I kind of related it to real life because, you know, she into politics. I'm like, you know, the same people that created the Joker created Batman. It's like the billionaires and all the bullies created the Joker, and then the Joker created Batman. I'm like that circle is dynamic. And then I said that's what this new Batman was about. You know what I'm saying? Yep. These bullies, these billionaires created the Riddler, and then next thing you know, we got Batman to stop it. And that's what you always say, that we got. Hey, Siri, off. You got Batman beating up on these poor folks.
Yep.
Somebody say he beat up poor folks to make them go work for
Siri off.
Because he be hanging out with the rich folks.
Yep.
Right.
Dude.
It's a lot more he can do with his money, but he want to keep it all to himself so he can beat up poor people and tell them to go get a job and work at Wayne Foundation and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So when they say, I seen somebody say, well, every villain don't deserve a spinoff. Some villains kind of do if it's written correctly. You know what I'm saying? And I think
one of them, if they, like you said, if it's written correctly, we can get a good story just about anything. If it's
right. Hold on. One thing I do want to mention, with Penguin, there was a line that was said that I'm like, now tell me that don't hit hard. When he was dancing, I think it was when he was dancing with the mom, but when she asked him, she said, if my something like, if my son's
if my son ain't shit, what do that make me?
Yeah.
What do that make me? I was like,
I won't let you down.
I'm like, damn.
I won't let you down.
it makes you kind of relate to Penguin.
Right.
Like that's one thing I think they doing with this startup with him is you can easily be like, oh, I see why he's the way he is. I see why he do what he do. You know?
Now we see the motivation behind the Penguin, like in the Joker. We got the motivation behind what truly makes the Joker, not the one-liner or some 2 sentences. We now seeing what makes up the joke. You like,
I wonder if Joker, like Penguin's mom, I wonder if Joker's gonna be, you know, because he was like with Harley Quinn, he was like super sadistic with her and super like, you know, just mean to her and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like their relationship was just so psychotic, and like, you know, he would like put her in like, you know, he like she was always this close to death to the stuff that he used to do to her, and she would just always. I wonder if they're gonna keep that same energy, or is it just gonna be like a regular, like, you know, the Notebook story or something?
Ooh, that's a good question. But again, we have to check it out this weekend if we can. I don't know if I'm gonna go watch it. I don't know. It's too many things out right now that I need to take a peek at before I go over there and start checking it out.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I might be waiting for the 25th. Because y'all know what's coming out then.
Oh yeah, Venom.
Oh, that commercial, that trailer. I'm mad because I'm gonna be mad. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if I get there and then that's all you see of No is what you see in the trailer.
But that's probably all we're gonna get. That's all we're gonna get. Hey, but just to switch before we switch over, I was talking to Midnight Assassin before you came on. Did you watch Rebel Ridge? Okay, did you watch Genius Rebel Ridge on Netflix?
Nobody watched. I don't think so. Probably not.
Did you watch Genius on, is it Lifetime, where they show Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, a different story? It's 6 episodes. It's a guy who played Martin Luther King. It's Aaron Pierre.
Wait, no, he played Malcolm X in that something nights where it was him, Martin Luther.
No. I know what you know. That's One Night in Miami. Yeah, that's One Night in Miami.
Yeah. Are you talking about the same dude?
No, it's another dude that just played Malcolm X in something that's called The Genius. I think that you would like that. I'm gonna send it to you on in the messenger. So they give you a different look at Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, how they was actually similar.
Yeah.
But it was different, but they was real similar. And then they show the wives in a different light. But anyways, it's an actor on there named Aaron Pierre. He light-skinned dude, about 6'2", muscular, green eyes. But the way he looked,
he's on another new Netflix show, right?
Yeah.
Or a movie where they basically got his brother killed because
that's it.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
I watched that.
He in talks. Okay. He in talks of playing the Green Lantern. What do you think? You think he could play the Green Lantern?
Yeah, I think he can, but he wouldn't be who I would want. Honestly think Denzel's son. Denzel's son, I think, would look better as a Jon Stewart. Or in my mind, he would be able to fit what I like from the animated shows and the, you know what I mean.
Well, you know,
and I don't know, but
you know who I don't want to
could definitely play him.
You know who I don't want to who I don't want them to cast is Franklin Saints. I love the guy who played Franklin Saints as an actor, but I don't think he gonna do Green Lantern. To me, that's like what's the new Captain America name? That's like them putting him in the role.
Wilson. The dude that plays Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and, you know,
I know who you're talking about.
Like That's who I feel like he could play Black Panther. I give him Black Panther. I want Green Lantern to come out, strong. He got to be a Marine. He got to be an Army, but he got to be a military vet.
Oh,
Looking
yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got to look. And to me, that's what gave me Rebel Ridge. He just had that look, that serious look the whole time. He had them eyes like my man have in the cartoons. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, they really wouldn't have to use too much special effects since his eyes already green. So, man, yeah. Thinking about it, yeah, because I like him as an actor. I think even if he's in stuff that might not, it's like, nah, bruh.
Hold on, I need to write this down because I'm gonna send you a message so you can check out Genius. He plays Malcolm X, and he plays Malcolm X. He plays it good. I mean, he plays.
I just want to put it out there. We are at 20 minutes, and we need to get Agatha some time.
Oh yeah,
you got somewhere to be, homie?
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta get Agatha some time.
You ain't eating. You ain't eating tonight, so you ain't got nowhere else to be. We got to keep you in check.
Yep.
No. Let's go ahead and get into Agatha. Now,
of course, the first thing I'm thinking is because the first showing, like the first watching of the first episode, I'm sitting there tripping like, okay, one, why do these names sound familiar when they're showing like who's in it? The credits at the beginning, I'm like, these names seem familiar. Then it said what, like Agnes of Westworld or Westview. That's the name of the town, right? Yeah, Agnes of Westview. I'm like, what is this?
WandaVision.
Yeah.
The credits.
Like if you watching a different, except instead of the different eras, we just seeing like a different type of show.
Yeah.
That's true. And one thing I did notice too, that the first thing we hear is her driving in the car, humming that same song they ended up singing. What is it? Road, Witches Road or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh man. They put some. And I gotta ask. So is that supposed to be Wanda? She found in the woods?
Nah,
I don't think so. That's like
because their fingers were black, which would indicate they were dealing with the Darkhold.
Wait, how many episodes y'all in?
3.
Okay, 3. Okay.
In the first episode, and like when she's
you talking about that girl? Okay, yeah. I don't know
who they found in the woods.
Why would Wanda be? Why would she be like in the woods like that? She's not.
Because she died. Because she supposedly died in Multiverse of Madness. So he's trying to correlate them too.
I thought she was.
Yeah, and that one witch that was supposed to be with the FBI at the very beginning, she like at that point when Agatha broke out of that spell,
right?
That was supposed to be the body that was on the table. You saw Wanda's name because on the toe tag it was that receipt from the library, and it's showing that the last person that checked it out was Wanda, and the person who checked it out before was Agatha.
Right. So I think with that they was trying to what's the witch name? I can't pronounce the name, but it's played by Plaza or whatever. And she did a good job of playing her. She was giving her clues to break her out. And so that the opening scenes in that first episode, I found the name I was looking for it. So that's supposed to be a prodigy of Mayor of Easttown with Kate Winslow. That's who Agatha was acting like. That's who Wanda actually put her in a 2023 series. That's what they were trying to say. So she was supposed to be Mayor of Easttown. That's Kate Winslow. I remember we watched like 3 episodes of it. It's kind of slow, kind of dark. It's in the same black and white thing in a little town or whatever. But
is that with Jeremy Renner? Like
No, that's mayors of Kingstown. So it's
oh,
Yeah.
similar,
okay.
right? So it's
Okay.
two of them, yeah. So that's
Got
the
it.
reason why we was trying to watch it to see if it was actually something we would watch because they had like the same name. So we only watched 3 episodes of it and then came back. But that's what they was trying to that was a Prodigy. So I thought that was smooth the way they did that because of course WandaVision was a play off of old TV shows. So of course she put Agatha into these updated shows. So when we finally got Agatha out of the spell, some of the crazy stuff that I thought was funny is when she walked out the house butt naked. All right,
Yeah.
street, and then we started realizing.
I was thinking, I don't know if I would have been like her. I wouldn't have been like, oh. I would have been like, what's going on? Like, you all right? You know?
You want to come in for some coffee?
The Davis is too calm.
Some of this black coffee. Anyways, and then once we started going around and her trying to gather up the other witches, I think I can't remember the teenager's name in there. I've been going back and forth with a guy on Facebook.
He thinks that's her.
He thinks that the kid is Wiccan, and I'm like, nah. Why would Scarlet Witch?
You saw
be
the
in there?
boyfriend, right? One, his hairstyle is somewhat the same, and his hair is black like Wiccan in the comics. And if you look at his boyfriend, he's bigger than the kid is, and Hoken, Wiccan's boyfriend, is half Cree and half Skrull. He can shapeshift, so he can make himself look like a normal human. I'm just saying, and that on his lips when he tried to say his name, I was thinking it kind of looked like a W and an M. Wanda Maximoff. Like you can look at it two different ways and see an M and a W.
Man, I love Real Relation. That mug be pulling, man. That mug right there be pulling. He be pulling dots from over there. So I went and I started searching and I found that Agatha, because they in episode 3 they give us a little more. So she got a son named Nicholas Scratch in the comic books.
Yeah.
I never known that. All I knew of Agatha in the comic books was I came across Scarlet Witch reading some Wolverine stuff, and then next thing you know, Agatha came in to help Scarlet Witch with her powers, and she was a mentor or whatever. But I never seen Nicholas Scratch
and the nanny of the Franklins.
Right, and the right. And so right now they messing with us hard because we don't know if it's Wiccan or the other kid, and then we don't know
what old girl said to him in
the kitchen.
3rd episode.
In the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What's in the kitchen? Yeah. When she said she gave up her child for the Darkhold, and then we see Agatha have her little nightmare scene where she opened up the cradle and it was the Darkhold. And I like the fact that we actually had somebody that passed away, got unalive. Because again, I'm in the show with them, and I'm like, yo, y'all forgot about the lady on the table. Give her something. Give her something.
Yeah. Messed up, man. She was the only one not really knowing anything, and they just asked her, man. I was just like, oh,
the
man.
problem was she was never a witch.
Yeah.
Agatha, that's what I'm saying about Agatha. She don't care. She just went and found a witch.
Yeah.
Because she's that 4th name that she didn't want to say.
Yeah.
Nah, the 4th name is the chick that's trying to kill her.
Yeah.
No.
He showed me a preview. He showed me a preview of that.
I wrote it down. The names that were on the list. And she was the first name at the top. At the top of the list was her name. So she went and got the 3 that were on the list, but then that fourth name was her own name, unless that other witch is named Agatha.
No, they need
also.
5. They need 5.
They need
Oh.
5? I thought it was 4.
They need 5.
Yeah.
So it's the green witch, a potions witch,
A protector,
a protect. Yeah.
and then the black heart is Agatha. That's what I think. When she said a black heart,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, Agatha's name was on that list that she wrote.
Because I
But,
thought
when they say black heart, look at everything she was doing.
yeah.
She tried to get the young one to drink.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, go ahead, drink. You know? But by the time when she stopped him from drinking it, the second time when it was like, you better drink it, or, you know, by that time happened, it really made me think she the one that set all that up. Because when they read the card, they was like, yeah, that sounds like you, like talking to Agatha. And then like, well, we don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, and then Agatha's like, we know what's gonna happen, something horrible, but we gotta do it. So I don't know what's going on there.
You know it's crazy? Because I was looking for to see who all the witches was. I'm gonna go back and watch that 3rd episode real fast just to see what. No, it's the 2nd episode. How many witches they need? But even in reading a thing, it kind of supports Real Revelations thing. Billy Kaplan is origins explained. So they saying that he may be, but that don't make sense to have Wanda's kids in there because she didn't actually have kids. You see what I'm saying?
But she
remember you clowned me? Because I was like, she thought she had kids. You was like, she ain't got no goddamn kids. They fake.
Multiverse of madness.
Yeah, but she didn't reset nothing.
She did in different dimensions
What
or
if,
different universes.
what if it's Agatha's kid though?
Yeah.
I mean,
that
that's
was my
what
initial
like,
thought.
that's why she can't hear his name or something like that, because like it could be the name.
Because she gave him up.
Right. She gave
Right.
So it's like Big Reveal might be like, yo, this is her kid, and he don't know it, and or maybe he does know it, and he just kind of like tagged along, and he don't want to tell her.
Yeah, because like so girl said in the kitchen too that he might that he could possibly be an agent of Mephisto.
Right.
Oh yeah, look, hold on. Thank you for saying that. So in them saying that means I gotta sound like the fanboys online. That means that the MCU introduced Mephisto into the MCU.
You know they casted him, right? They already have him casted. The dude that played Borat.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, he's gonna be Mephisto. They casted him a while back.
Very nice.
So,
For Midnight Suns. For Midnight Suns. Nah. Hey, so we already know what Midnight.
Well, they gotta get Blade out first. Before they can do a Midnight Suns, they gotta get Blade out, man.
We got Blade out and Deadpool. Let's go and just bring Wesley back and call it a day. Bring him back for a couple episodes.
Can only be one Blade.
All right, who want to close out the show so I can cut it?